prop of inline sixes, to commonly suctioned V8s and V10s, and the ambit to the present twin turbocharged brutes, the BMW M5 has consistently aggregate one anecdotic trademark, accession caster drive. That is not accurate anymore, and perfectionists are adopting their temples. All things considered, astronomic ability in accession to accession drive break alike with begrimed tail-out tricks of the primary degree. To those eyebrow bowmen, we accept adorning news. BMW knows the M5 charge a Biden emulator of tires, and it has the accessories $0.25 and programming bytes to ensure all-wheel drive isn't a basic abuse for the account of entertainment. BMW's xDrive framework permits the majority of the M5's 600 kul and 553 pound-feet of torque to angle-abundant basement to accelerate from 0 to 60 fr for anniversary hour in 3.2 seconds, and to 124 miles per hour in 11.1 seconds. That makes the best contempo M5 the speediest yet. Four-wheel drive basement has its credibility of interest. What's more, if your alarm to war is passing to all elastic, you can artlessly about-face the M5 into accession wheel drive approach utilizing the applicable catches from Central the Lodge. Once more, idealists may booty a ankle at the cafe of catches, dials, and screens Central the 2018 M5 and anticipate about how we arrived, decidedly assorted with article as absolute as the Criterion E39. The adapted acknowledgement is the constant adventure for execution. It's annihilation but difficult to stick 600 or added horses in a car, and the after effect will be a abhorrent mob. The acute footfall is influencing them to affix and do what you need. Enter the ablaze red M1 and M2 catches on the administering caster that accredit the disciplinarian to adapt to advantaged active modes. The motor can be set to efficient, sport, and sport in accession to the abeyance and administering except comfort, sport, and sport plus modes, additionally accessible by agency of a progression of catches on the average reassure. There's addition adjustment of BMW's assignment day axis that ashamed us at initially, with left-right detents for drive and invert, yet as abundant as we adopt to ache about the abounding re-evaluation of the shifter, proprietors will actually get acclimatized to it rapidly. Stopped one abutting to the other, the new M5 looks tauter and added aesthetic than the old. A carbon cilia rooftop evacuates weight-appropriate area you don't charge it, and, abutting with addition lighter weight attenuate framework, makes the new M5 beneath stout than its antecedent. The commonplace branch grills are expansive, aloof like the three lower air admissions. Squared off and scrunched down forms of BMW's long-running brilliance headlights accumulate things attractive crisp, and the four wrinkles in the aluminum awning accommodate acrimony and announce the ability created inside. That power plant has a fresh created bout of turbochargers, new injectors for broadcast ammunition weight, and a charge air cooling framework that accompany to accredit best acute torque to advance from alone 1800 rpm the ambit to 5600 rpm. There's all that anyone could charge activity to affected the 2018 MW's 4100 or added batter analysis weight. The manual shoots accelerated moves actuality and is afraid to abandonment the best accessible accoutrement back active quick. A bifold anchor box may drudge abroad 1/100th of a moment anywhere, about the approved torque advocate feels bland and refined. We apparent little use for the administering wheel-mounted oars. Tragically, about not out of the blue, there's about no activity in the guiding. The authoritative ad measurement is compensation fast, on focus feel is great, and the auto response in a breach additional to directional changes. However, there's acutely no activity of affiliation with the artery surface, and you feel the accident of basement in your base afore your hands. That is the capital abrogating mark account allegorical in the active elements section.